Welcome to our 2023 Power Rankings for the NFL. And just a reminder for this list, we're looking at how teams are now. This is not a forecast of how they will ultimately do. We're taking into account injuries to start the season and basing our numbers on that. And just a reminder before we get to the individual numbers, please subscribe to our channel. We provide weekly NFL picks, NFL, college, MLB highlights, sports travel, and some wagering information. Let's get on to the list. At 32, it should not surprise that many people that it's the Arizona Cardinals. Hard to believe that just about a year to a year and a half ago, they were a threat to go far in the NFC playoffs. Times have changed. It's a rebuild. At 31, we have the Indianapolis Colts. It's tough to succeed with a rookie quarterback, especially when your best offensive player, running back Jonathan Taylor, is going through a contract dispute and has asked to be traded. At number 30, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We still feel this is an outstanding defense with Todd Bowles, an exceptional defensive-minded coach, but really the questions at quarterback remain. Can Baker Mayfield come in and work his magic, or will they turn the reins over to Kyle Trask? Similarly with Las Vegas, we see problems at the quarterback position. Is Jimmy G going to be the answer? Is he going to be available to play week one? And ultimately, are they going to improve upon last year? We don't think so. And another team, just a year and a half removed from a Super Bowl championship, but probably heading towards a rebuild, would be the LA Rams. We see this might be the last year with Stafford and Cup, and also the coach McVay. And at 27, we have the Houston Texans. This is our first example of a team we could definitely see shooting up the charts, but starting off with a lot of rookie starters, we're going to start them at 27. And the Commanders with Sam Howell, we're going to put them at 26. We love the skill position and the defense, but Sam Howell needs to show that he can lead a team to get any higher. At 25, we have the New England Patriots, another team we see that could possibly improve. We'll start them here. The Green Bay Packers, a lot of unknowns. How's Jordan Love going to do? We think that they're a pretty good team all around, but we'll start them at 24. Similarly, with the rookie Bryce Young, we've seen him play at Alabama. We know he's good. We're going to start them at 23. Chicago, Justin Fields should improve this year. They've got some more skill position players around him. We still think they're around 22. We see the Giants regressing this year. We're going to start them at 21. We expect them to drop. Similarly with Tennessee, we're going to start them at 20 because we feel like DeAndre Hopkins is going to give them a boost, but it'll fade by the end of the year. The Steelers we see going the other way. We're going to start them at 19. We see an upside for Kenny Pickett, and the running game and the defense is phenomenal. We feature the Broncos as one of our 5 teams to surprise this year. We're going to start them off at 18. We think Sean Payton makes a difference in Russell Wilson's game. And the Falcons, we like them here. We think that Bijan Robinson is going to make an improvement on that offense. And Cleveland, we're really intrigued by. We're going to start them off here at 16. I think Deshaun having a full year is going to show him improvement. Receivers are better, and the defense is better. At 15, we have the Vikings, who on the one hand were 13-4 in the regular season last year. On the other hand, lost the playoff game against the Giants and also gave up more points than they actually scored. We like the Seahawks at 14. Phenomenal performance by Geno Smith. Great coaching by Pete Carroll. And an improved secondary for this season. Keep them right in the hunt. And in the NFC South, we've got New Orleans Saints at 13. We think that Derek Carr is going to rejuvenate his career. We like the 2 receivers, Chris Olave and Michael Thomas, coming back from injury. We're going to start Miami off at 12. We think with the Jalen Ramsey injury, it's going to bring them down a little bit, and it will take time for them to adapt to Vic Fangio's scheme, but they should move up. Similarly, with the New York Jets, even though we forecast them to win the AFC East, we think they're going to start right about here at the 11th spot. But as Aaron Rodgers gets comfortable with that team, we see some upside there. Starting off our top 10, we have the Dallas Cowboys, a team that at least on paper has improved in the offseason. We're curious to see how all those pieces work together, and it might take half of the season to get that going. Jacksonville, we feel they're ready to go. We're going to start them at 9. We see them as our clear favorites for the AFC South. The question is, what is their ceiling in the playoffs? A Week 2 test against Kansas City will give us an idea. The Bengals, we're going to start them off here at 8. Of course, we have them going higher than that. But what's the status of Joe Burrow early on? We don't really know, so we're going to start them off at 8. And at 7, we have the Detroit Lions, and we truly believe this is not the same old Lions this year, no longer rebuilding since 1957. Our question is, what is their ceiling? They need to win on the road, win against out-of-division opponents to show us something. We've got the Ravens at number 6. We see them with a healthy Lamar Jackson, a stout defense, and a new offensive coordinator. We see high upside there. Similarly, we see high upside with LA Chargers. We like Justin Herbert now having 3 really strong receiving options. You got Austin Eckler coming out of the backfield. We've got a stout defense. We do feel some coaching calls and maybe being over aggressive cost them a few games. Buffalo Bills start out our Final Four, and we love them with Von Miller coming back from an injury. Josh Allen's always there, and we see them going far this season. We have them at number 4. At number 3, we've got the San Francisco 49ers. We know there are questions at quarterback, but once those are resolved, we think that the play calling with Kyle Shanahan and Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield, plus an unbelievable defense, give them number 3. And at number 2, we're going to start the reigning Super Bowl champions. What can Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid not do? We see that they could potentially slip from here. We actually have the Chargers winning the AFC West. I know, blasphemy. We'll start with the Chiefs here at 2. And at number 1, no, we did not pick the reigning Super Bowl champs. We think the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFL to start the season. We think Jalen Hurts in that offense. Adding DeAndre Swift, could their running game be even better? Let's wait and see. Take a look at our other videos, who wins the AFC and who wins the NFC. We actually do playoff projections and go through every round and then give you our Super Bowl prediction at the end.
That's all for this time. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to sharing our future videos with you.